Hey, what's up, family? My name is Brehon, and I'd like to welcome you guys back to the channel where we love to focus on our personal and financial development. Now, if you're new to the channel, hey, make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and help get my YouTube videos out there to the algorithm land, okay? I appreciate that. Now, before we get started, I have a word out of a book that I'm currently reading, Unstoppable Confidence, How to Use the Power of NLP to Be More Dynamic and Successful. All right, and so this section here is about mass media. The lack of confidence can also come from the media. Mainstream media is funded by advertising, and ultimately it is out to get people to consume. Network television programming is free because advertisers give the networks large amounts of money in order to introduce their products to the captive audience. Terrestrial radio is free, and it is for the same reasons. Family, when you take a look at every commercial, they are designed to create a need. They're telling you that you're overweight and out of shape, so they have products that they sell you. They tell you that you're losing your hair, so you must invest in this product. They tell you that your clothes isn't good enough, so you must invest in this product. If you're gonna exercise, you must use this type of product. Every commercial is designed to tell you what you have and who you are isn't good enough, and you must invest in their service or their product to get where you need to be. All right. And so when you have that unstoppable confidence and you can clearly see things for as they are, it'll help you step away from this world that they're creating that you are inferior in your decision making. All right. That's all I have for that. Now, family, when it comes to trading these options, man, yesterday I was in a big hole. Okay. I was in a big hole and I held firmly. Now, I placed a August 17th 390 call option. I placed a October 10th 375 call option, and right at the open, the price of the SPY dropped and I was down. Normally, if I would have set a stop, I would have been stopped out. I would have lost 10% in all those positions, but I continue holding based on the technicals, right? And because I continue holding, I was able to get back to the green. And what happened to me? I end up closing out yesterday, my October 17th 390 call option. I had a 72% profit on that. My October 10th call option of 375, I had a 43% profit on that. And normally, something about when it comes to setting stop orders, when you set them stop limit orders or the stop market orders, the market makers pay attention to that and they will drive the price down just to hit your stop order. Then the price will shoot back up. So I've been burned many, many times by that. And so when you are going to stand firm on your positions and you're going to see this loss here, it's taking a huge risk. It's taking a huge risk. But when you pay attention to the technicals, they can help guide you and help build confidence in your decision making. All right. And so again, had a great successful day. I cashed out right before the close. I bought another call option, and these are the reasons. This is the reason why. Now, when we take a look at the chart here, if you've been following this channel, I say the same things over and over and over again. The white line is the 20, right? SMA, or you can use the EMA, and stocks never move too far from this position. We always bounce back like a rubber band. We always bounce back like a rubber band. So we're going to fall away from the 20. We might get back to the 20. We might cross over. We're going to fall back down, fall below, and we're going to continue that. This is a continuous cycle. As we all know, the stock market is continuously trending down. There's a lot of bad news out there, inflation, the economy. Mr. Jerome Powell states that, people need to feel the pain. We're going to keep increasing interest rates until we can bring these food prices down, these gas prices down, housing, which is huge. Housing prices are through the roof, and the economy will continue suffering as Mr. Powell, head of the Fed, continues to increase those interest rates. right? But even though we're having down, we're going to have some good moments where we're going to bounce back to the upside, and it's going to give us some opportunities to make some money. All right. And when I start paying attention to the MACD the past few days, I can see that we were gaining momentum, and then we also finally had a crossover, right? So it's been a while since we've actually had a green bar to the upside when it comes to the momentum. So I think this is a positive sign. This gives us an indication that we're going to have some more green positive days ahead. We had a crossover on the oscillator down here. Again, these are good positive signs that we're going to have more momentum to the upside. All right. So we had some really, really big bullish days. Now, this has been a great week for us, and this is an article that a lot of people aren't paying attention to, but I think this was significant in some of the price action. U.S. pensions rebalancing could boost bonds, international stocks, bank says. All right, it's saying that it can boost financial bonds and financial stocks, but we don't know where they're putting the money at. We just know that they're going to be doing some rebalancing. So this came out on last Friday, right? This came out last Friday, right before the beginning of the week. It said U.S. fixed income and international equities could benefit from quarter-end rebalancing as pension funds square their books after a brutal 3 months for most asset classes, according to estimates from several Wall Street banks. Overall, Credit Suisse expect pension funds to buy 30 billion worth of developed market equities and another 15 billion in emerging markets while trimming U.S. large cap consumer discretionary stocks. September has been rough and on most asset classes, but on a relative basis, the U.S. has fared better than its international peers, analysts at the firm wrote. So the U.S. pension ultimately holds about how much money they hold. So they hold about overall, the U.S. state and local pension funds have $5.2 trillion in assets under management. And so they did some rebalancing. They were going to be moving a lot of money around, and we only could speculate where they're going to put the money. So they start moving their money around this week. And as a result, what happened? We had a nice upward movement, right? So we had that coming along, and also with the downtrend. We all know 65% of all trading is done by computers, algorithms, and so the algorithms are going to be detecting these pullbacks. And quite naturally, most investors, most of us, we know that stocks never move too far away. All right, we're always going to bounce back. We're going to snap back. All right. And now this is a critical point right here, because as we reach the 20, are we going to springboard past the 20 SMA, or will we be hit with some resistance like back here on the week of September 7th? So we got back to the 20, we met with some resistance, had further downward movement, but back then we still had negative momentum to the downside, even though we had a nice rally for 4 days. But now we have momentum to the upside. We have a crossover on the oscillator, which gives us an indication that we could possibly have more strong movement. And again, family, we are getting close to an election. Politicians don't want to see the market continuing to sink heading into elections. All right. People are already losing tons of money on their retirement accounts. Some people have already cashed out their retirement accounts out of equities and just putting it into guaranteed interest accounts or bonds where they're not going to lose money, but they're not going to gain money. They're just going to keep what they have. All right. So you have a lot of that stuff going on. But for the most part, we can see and we can speculate that we're going to have further movement to the upside. The day is going to be a telltale sign if we can get past that 20 SMA. I truly believe that we can get to that 20 SMA. So as a result of that, yesterday, after I closed out on my positions, I waited right before the close of the market to see what the price was, and I placed another call option. All right. Let me see what call option I have out there now. All right, so currently I have the October 24th 380 call option. All right, and that call option is currently down about 5 or 6%. So I'm going to keep holding throughout the day because it's still a long day, and hopefully we'll get some further continued movement, and I'll be able to maximize my gains and maximize my profits. But as of right now, I am in another call option that I plan on holding throughout the day. Friday is a great day where they may take profits, so I'm going to see how things close out today. And I might sit on the sideline Friday. I'm going to wait and see. But ultimately, I believe that we're going to have more upside. All right. Now, I hope this video added some value to you. Now, if it did, don't forget, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. I have awesome t-shirts for sale. Buy stocks and chill. They're sold on Amazon. They could be at your doorstep in a couple of days. Link is in the description. All right. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.